traditionally aren't eligible for unemployment insurance. The CARES Act signed a couple of weeks ago by the president is what enables that. So everybody will receive their benefits. They will not be a reduced amount because the fund has less money in it. Everybody will receive the benefits that they deserve. The trust fund itself had about $2 billion in it, or I should say had, because we paid out about $1.5 billion as of yesterday. But we've already requested a loan, an interest-free loan from the federal government to put money into that trust fund. And we have plans already to request additional monies to put into the trust fund to pay it out. So we have sources of income or sources of revenue that we will turn to in borrowing from the federal government. These are interest-free loans that we borrow from the federal government to make sure that everybody gets their benefit payment.
You know, the governor mentioned yesterday that there are hundreds of thousands of jobs out there here. You know, and people just need to know where to look for a lot of those, I think. But some of those jobs are, you know, obviously might not be what someone you had before. What would kind of your message be to people who are looking at those and considering those options right now?
If you have an opportunity to get a job, I would suggest that you take that opportunity. And the reason is unemployment insurance benefits, though they look very lucrative, are not intended to be a replacement for your income, which should be more than the unemployment insurance benefits. There are situations, because of all the additional funding that's been added, the extra $600, where it may begin to match it. But it is always better to have a job than to be on unemployment insurance, because at some point in the future, as the governor opens up the economy, then right now work search is suspended, which means you don't have to be looking for a job in order to, and tell us you're looking for a job in order to get unemployment insurance benefits or pandemic unemployment assistance. But at some point in the near future, once the economy's opened back up, we're going to reinstate the work search. And if you can get ahead of that curve where everybody's going to be looking for a job and find a job, or if you know that your employer is going to be bringing you back as soon as they can, then contact your employer and say, you know, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to come back. Because when we reinstitute work search, you don't want to be struggling to try to find a job in order to continue your benefits.
You mentioned, you know, a possible match of $600. I know there's been some confusion from some people on, okay, well, there's, you know, I should be getting between $500 and $600, but maybe for a time that could be double. Can you kind of just walk us through simply what it looks like for most people and why they might be eligible for more or why they're not?
Sure. Well, first of all, let me start with the $600. Everybody that is eligible for either unemployment insurance or pandemic unemployment assistance is eligible for the $600. So let me kind of explain the pandemic unemployment assistance. That's something that the CARES Act brought into play. And what that did is it allowed self-employed individuals, contract employees or 1099 employees, and employees of nonprofits to be eligible to receive a benefit. The minimum benefit there is $207. And in order to get that benefit, if you are self-employed, you should provide us with a copy of your 2019 tax return with all the schedules. If you haven't filed it yet because the IRS extended the filing deadline, then you'll be eligible for the minimum 207. And then once you file, you can send us your tax return, and then we will adjust upward what that benefit should have been. The $600 is tacked on top of that. So that's pandemic unemployment assistance. Regular unemployment insurance benefits range from about $68 at a minimum to about $525, $520-something at a maximum. The average benefit is running right about in the middle of there, in the about $200 to $300 range, maybe, you know, give or take some. On top of that, everybody that's eligible for the traditional unemployment insurance benefit will also get the $600 a week. And it's $600 a week. It isn't adjusted based on what your benefit is. It is a flat 600 for everybody that qualifies for one of those two every week. And we pay every 2 weeks, every week. We will pay for people that have been having trouble getting through. And I know that there are a lot out there, but we do pay back to the date of separation for your unemployment insurance or pandemic unemployment assistance and the $600 for both groups. That only goes back to about April the 4th or 5th, because the first time it became eligible to us was after the CARES Act was signed and we executed our agreement with the Department of Labor. And we did that the very next day. As a matter of fact, anecdotally, I was in Waco when my mother-in-law lives in Waco, and we were up there to just check on her. I happened to have my PC with me in my vehicle, and submitted our agreement with DOL. So there's a Waco connection to us doing that.
Yeah, there sure is. All right, so if you've got the pandemic insurance, if you're a contractor or a nonprofit employee, that they're eligible for up to the 600. Usually they would not be, is what you're saying.
Well, everybody's eligible for the 600 if you are eligible for the, we'll talk about those self-employed or contract employed.
Right.
If you're eligible for that pandemic unemployment assistance, which is a minimum of 207. Okay. It could be higher based on what your tax return or your 1099s if you're a contract employee.
Right.
It could be higher. But on top of whatever that amount is, you get the 600.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Employment insurance on top of whatever that is, you get the 600. So if you're eligible for either of the two, you'll get the 600, and the 600 is a flat number.
It's flat. You have anything you want to say to the people of Central Texas? I know you've said quite a bit, but if you could get one message across, that would be what?
Sure. Actually, if I could impose upon you to maybe get two messages across, if I can sneak a second message in. The first message is, I appreciate your patience. We understand how frustrated you are. We are as well, because we know we can help you. I will say, please do not fall prey to scammers. There are people who are calling saying, we're working for the Texas Workforce Commission, and all I need you to do is give me your social security number, your mailing address, your bank account information, your last employer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and we're going to get your application filed for you. We do have people calling. If the individuals that are working with us call you, they will know about you because you filed a claim or attempted to file a claim and there's a problem. So if someone says, I'm with TWC, working with TWC, and I'm calling to assist them, don't answer questions, ask questions. Ask them, well, okay, if you're working with TWC, then you will know when I filed my claim. When did I do that?
Okay.
You will know my last employer that I put on record. What was that? And if that individual can't answer that, just say, okay, look, thanks for calling, appreciate the help, but I'm gonna call TWC. I'm gonna still keep trying to call TWC. Also, I found out on the website, not on the website, but on Facebook, there's some individuals that posted, quote, an unemployment insurance application acceptable in all 50 states. And all you have to do is fill that out, and we'll send it to the appropriate state, and you'll get your unemployment insurance benefits. That is not us. There's only two ways to get unemployment insurance benefits in Texas. The first is through the call centers, which of course are clogged, and I get that. But the majority of people, 76%, go online to twc.texas.gov. That is the only site to go to, twc.texas.gov. No place else, period. There are no exceptions. So if you find a website or a Facebook post or a Facebook site that says, just complete this and we'll get it to Texas or whatever state, don't do that, because you've just given your name, your social security number, your mailing address, your home address, your blah, blah, blah. You've given all that to a scammer. So I would like those messages to get out. The last thing, very quickly, and I know we're running out of time, but the last thing is, if you are receiving benefits and you were already receiving benefits before the COVID emergency, and your benefits expired or they are getting ready to expire, the CARES Act extends those for 13 weeks. Please don't call us to ask about that. We have information. We know who you are. We will be reaching out to you and telling you what you need to do. We'll reach out to you. I assure you, your benefits will get extended. You will get the extra $600, but please don't call to ask us, what do I need to do to get my benefits extended? I know you're nervous. Your benefits expired at the end of February or in March, or they're getting ready to expire next week. We're already starting to put together messages that we're sending out to those individuals to say, here's what you need to do. Here's what we're going to do. So we're reaching out to you. And the reason I ask you not to call us is not because we don't want to hear from you. Mm-hmm. It's because it would then take pressure off the system for individuals that still need to file
Sure.
to get their unemployment insurance benefits. So please help us to help our neighbors get their benefits if you're in that situation.